Hey guys, it's Eric here with Sacred Forge Healing. If you guys have not heard of me before, welcome in. So I am an angelic channel, a Reiki master, energy healer, QHHT practitioner, if you've ever heard of that one. So today we're going to be doing something a little different than the norm. So I channel a being named Archangel Orion. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be allowing myself to step aside for him to lecture on whatever he is wanting to get across to you guys at this time. Don't know what's coming through, so this will be interesting for all parties involved. So if you've never worked with an angelic being before, very, very high vibration, so you might even feel it on the other side of this camera. Sometimes whenever he comes through, he does want to offer a healing of sorts, and so all you have to do is say, I am willing to receive this healing if it's for my highest and best good, and that way that he can come and work with you on a deeper level. So let me go ahead and get myself centered here, and I will be stepping across, stepping aside. No more lies, no more illusions, just truth for the highest and best good. Hello, it is beautiful to be here with you today. So for you who are here watching, you need to remember the beauty and the, shall we say, the presence of the natural world. You have become very disconnected from the natural world, be it through your phones, your TVs, your computers. You are very, very disconnected from this at this point, and you need to be working and, shall we say, making an effort more to connect. You who are here, and many of you here on the planet at this point, have the idea of grounding in presence not exactly correct. You have been taught that you have to have cords or roots that come down from your root chakra to anchor yourself into the earth. But you are on the earth already. You have a natural groundedness if you just bring it to awareness. You are working, shall we say, we are all working here to help you remember your groundedness, your oneness with all that is here. You have seen yourself as something separate, and that is not something that is helpful for you at this time. You are moving from a time of I to a time of we, for you will need the support of your community to make it through these times, yes. And we see that walking in the woods would be very helpful for you at this time, as you're walking truly the path of the self, to remember that you are connected with these things. Talk to the trees, talk to the plants that exist there, for they need to be heard. They are there, they are all within the, shall we say, the primordial soup of what exists, of God, of source, of all being. And they are fed by that, and you too are fed by that, but you only need to remember that love and energy exists in all forms, all around you at all times. It is truly your perception of what is possible and what exists there that truly limits your ideas, or shall we say, limits your reality. You have been taught many things that give you boundaries and borders, especially with spiritual knowledge. And yes, those can be helpful, but they can also be like training tools to move to the next level. And for a lot of you right now, you are starting to be curious on what the next level is, as you've tried many things, but you may not always see the rewards of them. For instance, we will say that you begin to work with energy healing, and you believe that things are possible, or do you? That healing can happen all at once, but we say that many of you are your own limiters, your own limitations come and stem from you, especially when it comes to bringing things in. as you call manifestation here on this plane, or in regards to healing, on what can be healed and what cannot be. Yes, sometimes there are, shall we say, lessons that you've signed up for that will regard or end up into termination of the body. But you have to remember that the soul moves on. It is never hurt, it is never harmed. But we understand that from a physical place, this can be hurtful as you try to bring this healing. But if the healing is not meant to be, as in all energy is around you, then it will not meant to be. Then it will not be, shall we say. That sometimes the healing or the sickness of others is meant to either teach you something or teach them something, to remember their own strength, to remember your own autonomy. There are many things that are playing about right here on planet Earth now. And as you start to open up your perception of what is possible, then more energy can come in. But this grounding that we have spoken about is also imperative. As the more grounded into the space you are, the more that you practice being connected with all that is, the faster things can come to you. And there are many on your planet right now who are truly working on bringing this forward, to truly being present. And there are some that, shall we say, are in the spiritual community who are doing the opposite, who are bringing forth, shall we say, misinformation to truly confuse the masses. And we will not give names here, as we wish for you to use your own discernment in this regard. But you have to pay attention to the information, the questions that are being asked. Yes, it is important for you to realize what is going on in the next few months. However, is that truly teaching you anything besides what you can fear? Or what you should be aware of at that time? Are you truly learning anything new by what is being brought through? And for many of you, the answer will be no. The messages have repeated over and over and over again, but shall we say, have you learned them? Have you brought them into the fullness of your being? We have spoken to length about healing in a prior message, about bringing through the rainbow light and allowing it to pulse down the body and allowing the color vibration to stop where it needs to. Shall we say, for the top part, it could be, shall we say, the crown chakra. It is the violet energy, or some see it as white, allowing it to stop there and begin healing as the rest of the colors trickle down. Remember, you have this beautiful thing called the rainbow that gives you the idea of what those chakras are. Roy G. Biv, remembering all the colors from the root all the way up to the crown. And so you can work with this energy to begin working on your energy, for it is truly free. Working with intention and working with energy healing is something that you can do every day for yourself to bring yourself into balance. And shall we say, rainbow technique is something that you can easily start to incorporate for yourself, even if it just is 5 minutes. We say that the rainbow healing course here is a precursor to many things that are coming. And so if you've never begun anything with energy work, we highly recommend that you begin this process of breathing in and bringing in those energies for you. However, we shall say that the energies are already there. You are merely tapping into but a small amount of the healing that is available to you. And this comes into belief work, whether you are ready to accept it or not, to realize that there is much more out there than you have been told, much more power for you than you have been told or have been denied. When you go and see someone, yes, shall we say this, Erica here is fighting it. When you come and see someone, you are asking for validation upon your own experience, whether that is through readings, through energy healing, and otherwise. The healer shall we say, in this context, is witnessing and holding space for you to truly heal yourself. They are offering the vibration for you to come up and match. But even this is changing now at this time, as the healers are being pulled to come more online, to realizing that the energy is already there. They will be able to set up energy spaces that people can walk in and just be healed, where a level of consciousness is held in a specific space that become a healing chamber. And yes, there are some people here on this planet who have created things like this, such as the tachyon chambers or the orgonite chambers or orgone chambers. There are many things have already been brought forward that are meant to help with tapping in and connecting in with the natural energies around you. But we shall say, you do not need all of this. You are able to do it for yourself, to connect in with energy and information. And we understand that for you, there are many questions here. How can we get started? And we say again that the rainbow technique that we have described is a beautiful place to begin, as it makes you, shall we say, or allows you to get more familiar with your chakra system and to the energy around you. When your chakras are working in full balance, they're able to process what's going on in your energetic field. And we have spoken about this as well with clearing and healing the body, for many things do start here in the ethers around the body rather than within. And helping to clear out the energy around you is beautiful and a way to help the body stay in more balance and harmony. For as you work on the energetic, the physical follows behind, as truly the energy is what comes first, whether that be through sickness or health, or through abundance or lack thereof, or life, plants. All that is truly energy, and everything is truly vibrating. What you lack is the perception of it being so. You may say, I understand this on an intellectual level, and we will say that the intellectual level is a beautiful place. However, it is not helpful in this regard, for it is more of a space of feeling that is required for this to be so. To feel your energy, to feel your body, to feel the energy around you, to feel your intuition, to know your intuition. Many things are deciphered from the space of feeling, whether that be through messages or images that you receive through your psychic senses, shall we say through your third eye or your mind. Shall we say, we see an image of a carnival going on. And this can be, shall we say, in many things. It could bring energy or information up for one person about the fear of clowns and the fear of having fun. Again, just depending on the person, the right information will come through. Or it could be someone being nostalgic about the fun of the past, allowing themselves to fully let free and let go and be in that space to truly enjoy it, whether that is memories of having cotton candy or whether it be memories of rides that you have been on. These are things that do activate you in different ways. And this is what you need to remember now, that you have much information coming through and that you have to interpret it at times. It will not always be clear because these are your training wheels to truly allow yourself to understand the information. This is but training that you are going through now to awaken these psychic senses. And we understand that for you and this vessel, that the word psychic can be a bit not taboo, but not exactly correct for you. And this is something that is also being healed at this time. You have seen the word as psychic, as someone who may be very connected, but also could be very fraudulent. And you are working on, shall we say, using your discernment to determine which is which. As you are coming into your psychic senses, your gifts, your ability to see and to understand more and vast things. Now, you can use the word psychic or you do not have to, but you are all awakening your intuition now. There is a moment that is coming up where in your society you will say there is no more of this. And to be in a centered space for this time period, it is essential that you begin to work on your energy, working on your ability to know and to feel, working on your discernment. And we do say to you that working on your energy will pay dividends in the long run, even if it feels at first that nothing is happening. As you tap in and start beginning to work on these, shall we say, this rainbow technique, many things will start to come online. And if you have questions during that time period, or if you would like some help, we are Archangel Orion, and we are able to come and help you to heal, to be there with you. But remember that we are here, yes, but you are powerful enough to do it on your own. And if you need that reminder, we are here to remind you of that as well. As you begin to tap into your energies, many things will come into alignment for you. So it is from this place of healing that we do say, have fun. Be curious about your own energy, whether that be the chakra system or other healing modalities. Many things are valid here, as this is a time period on planet Earth where many things are coming online, and this has been prophesied by many, where new energy techniques are beginning to line up as they do different things. But when you truly see what exists, you will be able to pull from that rather than all the many different aspects of healing. For truly, if all energy exists at the same time and in all places, you are merely playing with the frequency. And so, with your intention to heal a certain ailment, you are able to bring the right frequency into the body for that. As your guides are there, as well as, shall we say, almost like training wheels to help you with tuning the vibration. You are all becoming more and more like tuning forks. And as you activate, those around you will activate as well. And in the same fashion, if there are those who are not activating as you do, allow them to do so. They may not be of the same frequency or vibration at the time. And they will find the right group of people to be with. There is, shall we say, no fear from this side as you begin to allow yourself to grow and to change. We will say your pack will find you as you begin shining and sharing your light. This is the most important thing for all of you now, to begin to shine and share your light, to begin on the process of healing, for many things will be happening over these next few months. And we say this, yes, and it is a bit cryptic, and we understand that. But there are many things that are not ready to be revealed as of this time. So, begin working on your energy. Remember that you are truly connected to all beings, whether that be the trees, the plants, your guides, the sun, the stars, the moon, the planets. You are truly connected with it all. And by remembering this, can have the most profound grounding, as you are here on the planet Earth. And this is where you are grounded to. Your physical body is already here. You do not need to imagine the roots, but remember that you are connected with all that is. To see yourself as but part of the landscape. To see yourself as a being who is connected with spirit, with source, and with all that is around you. This is the most profound teaching that we can share with you right now as you are all beginning this journey. And we will be back to bring forth more information as time allows. We send you all so much love here. Goodbye for now. Whew. A lot of information has come through. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this more myself, but it is super important that we all get grounded. Super important that we all begin working on our energy, whether that's through meditation, energy work, or otherwise. Again, a lot is coming up, and I look forward to being here and sharing this journey with you guys. Again, my name is Eric with Sacred Forge Healing, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.